But like I said, this whole new system that they got with the NIL, with these kids getting paid and shit, man, it's tricky. You know, I love my college football, but I can't get used to anybody because everybody's flying. Everybody's in that damn portal. Like, oh, is he there? I don't know. Shit, I don't know how much they offered him. You know,
they said read this morning. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I just read this morning that my cousin from Ohio State entered the portal. I don't know where he's going.
See, like I said, they chasing, like Dion said, they're making a mistake. They're chasing the NIL instead of the NFL. They're trying to get that money. It was like, this money you get from the NIL is supposed to help you sustain yourself through college, not the rest of your fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, dude, this is just the beginning. You know, NFL will get you there.
I don't know, man. I really think that they're paying these players almost as much as they're worth, especially in college. You know, considering that, you know, they're giving up their health, long-term health. You know, and this might be the only opportunity they get to receive any kind of money for football or for sports in itself. And the university was just raping these kids, man. You know, like, give them an education that ain't worth shit, and then have these motherfuckers signing footballs and shit, you know, on their days off, and you know, just constantly raking in money. You know, it's just.
Man, we've been through this since the Fab Five, when, you know, Chris Webber and Juwan Howard and all those cats from Michigan got, you know, they got raped or whatever. They were, you know, saying they're going to the Foot Locker and seeing their jerseys, you know, flying off the shelves. And it was like, dude, we broke. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, we ain't got none of this. And hell, not too long ago, my Ohio State Buckeyes, Terrell Pryor and them, got in trouble for selling their damn pants.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, we ain't got no money. It's like, ain't like we could go get a job or whatever. Like, we full-time, you know, athletes and students, but we can't work. We have no bread. I can't call home and get money from my mom and them. And they got a class action lawsuit because they just was on the heels of that whole NIL, you know, deal. They're like, man, fuck that. We need to get paid. I think like Reggie Bush and all those cats is doing the same thing. He was like, y'all motherfuckers took my Heisman away from me because I got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? He's like, hell nah, no, they just gave him back his Heisman. But still, you know, he lost out on a lot of shit behind that bullshit. Now these kids are getting endorsement deals. They all, you know, getting paid hand over fist. But again, you make more in the league, you know, but excuse me, it's kind of an incentive for kids to stay in school a little bit longer too.